Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully, maintaining youthful looks, firm skin, a toned body, and endless energy, while others struggle with wrinkles, uncontrollable weight gain, and constant fatigue? The answer isn't always in genetics or expensive skincare products. Sometimes it lies in something much simpler, something most of us consume daily without even realizing it: sugar. That's right. Sugar isn't just the culprit behind weight gain. It quietly destroys collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and elastic while also triggering inflammation, weakening joints, and accelerating aging throughout the entire body. In today's video, we are diving deep into the truth behind this sweet but dangerous ingredient. You'll hear real-life stories from people who transformed their lives simply by cutting back on sugar. From sagging skin turning radiant to boosted energy levels and reduced joint pain. All thanks to one small decision with a major impact. We'll also break down the science behind how sugar affects the body, from the glycation process that weakens collagen to its harmful effects on immune function and mood. The good news: you don't have to give up sweetness entirely to be healthier. Together, we'll explore how to reduce sugar intake in a smart, sustainable way. No extremes, no suffering, and totally doable. You'll learn how to spot hidden sugars in everyday foods, replace them with healthier choices, and still enjoy delicious, satisfying meals. I truly hope this video inspires you to start taking better care of yourself, not just to live longer, but to live healthier, brighter, and more confidently each day. If you find this topic interesting and helpful, comment 1 below to let me know you're with me. And if you think I could improve or want me to explore another angle, comment 0 and share your feedback. I genuinely welcome and value your input. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming health and wellness tips. Your support is what keeps me going and helps spread positive messages to the community. Thank you for being here. Now, let's begin our new journey together. As we enter the later years of life, the body begins to change in ways that are often subtle but deeply significant. Metabolism slows down, the immune system becomes more fragile. Hormones fluctuate unpredictably, and the body no longer processes food as efficiently as it once did. But that doesn't mean we have to accept a life of decline or dependency. On the contrary, this is the stage when even the smallest lifestyle choices can have a profound impact on our quality of life. And one of the key factors that few people truly understand is sugar. Many people think sugar is only responsible for weight gain or cavities. But in reality, its impact runs much deeper. Sugar doesn't just affect your waistline. It affects the entire biological system. From how we store energy, produce hormones, to our ability to fight inflammation and repair cells, sugar plays a role in it all. And after age 50, these effects are no longer mild. When sugar isn't processed properly, it increases insulin levels, a hormone that may seem harmless but is actually a major driver of fat storage, immune suppression, and chronic inflammation. Over time, chronic inflammation becomes the root of major illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, arthritis, and even cancer. We can see this clearly in real people and real stories. Take Richard Davis, a former high school teacher who is now in his 70s, yet still full of energy, clarity, and independence. For years, he has maintained a healthy lifestyle, especially after making the decision to cut out sugary foods completely once he noticed how sluggish and restless he felt after consuming sweets or soda. Richard doesn't follow a strict diet, but he sticks to core principles: eating fresh foods, limiting processed items, and prioritizing whole grains, leafy greens, healthy fats, and lean protein. These seemingly simple choices have helped him stay fit, experience less joint pain, sleep more deeply, and maintain a positive mindset, something many people at his age tend to lose. Richard's story is a vivid example of the connection between diet and quality aging. But not everyone begins this journey early. Michael Thompson, 62, was a busy accountant who got used to rushed lunches and sweet creamy coffee each morning. He didn't realize that every sip of soda or bite of cookie was quietly undermining his health. Until one day, a routine health check revealed he was in the pre-diabetic stage. It wasn't a death sentence, but it was a wake-up call. If he continued on that path, he could develop type 2 diabetes with all the serious complications that come with it: nerve damage, heart disease, kidney issues, and cognitive decline. Thankfully, Michael seized the opportunity to make a change. He eliminated refined sugar from his diet, gave up soda and processed foods, and shifted to more nutrient-dense meals, adding more greens, low-sugar fruits, nuts, and omega-3 rich foods. Within just a few months, his health markers improved significantly. Stable blood sugar, weight loss, better sleep, and a noticeable boost in energy. Most importantly, he felt like he had regained control of his body, a powerful feeling he once believed belonged only to his younger self. Both Richard and Michael sent a clear message: age is not a barrier to health. In fact, it's the time to invest in your body more than ever. Cutting back on sugar is not just a choice. It's a proactive step toward living longer, stronger, and more fully. Sugar isn't inherently bad when used appropriately, but when it starts dictating your habits, it can end up controlling your life. If you've read this far, chances are you're also seeking change. Maybe you want to feel more alert in the morning. Maybe you want more flexible legs to play with your grandkids. Or maybe you just want to enjoy the years ahead with freedom, vitality, and peace. Whatever your goal, remember, every change begins with one small decision, and today could be the day you choose to begin. If you're still watching this video and feel that these insights are valuable, please leave a comment with the number 1. So I know you're still with me on this journey to protect and care for our health in our golden years. Most of us already know that consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain or blood sugar issues, especially as we age. But there's a truth that rarely gets talked about. The impact of sugar goes far beyond just numbers on a scale or lab test results. One of the most silent yet serious consequences of sugar is how it damages the skin, the very first and most visible sign of aging. In middle and later life, when our skin naturally starts to lose elasticity, sugar acts as an accelerant, making every sign of aging more rapid and more severe. Excess sugar in the bloodstream triggers a process called glycation, a chemical reaction where sugar molecules begin to bond with proteins, particularly collagen and elastin. These two proteins are essential for keeping our skin firm, elastic, and smooth. When glycation happens excessively, collagen fibers become stiff, brittle, and prone to breakage. The skin loses its structural support, leading to sagging wrinkles and uneven pigmentation, making the skin appear dull and lifeless. In other words, if you're looking for the true anti-aging remedy, managing your sugar intake is the first and most effective step. I clearly remember one of my former patients, Margaret Thompson, age 65, from Ohio. At an age when many of her peers were complaining about dry skin, crow's feet, and increasing age spots, Margaret's skin remained remarkably smooth. She didn't use expensive skincare products or undergo cosmetic procedures. Her simple secret was cutting out sugar, starting in her 30s. Margaret once said, "I'm not denying myself joy. I just choose the kind that doesn't make my body pay the price." Her diet focused on natural foods, fresh vegetables, low sugar fruits, fatty fish, nuts, and most importantly, plenty of water. As a result, not only was her skin healthy, but her mind remained sharp and her energy high. However, like every story, balance is key. Avoiding sugar doesn't mean eliminating all foods that contain it. I once encountered the case of Richard Collins, 72, who was so strict with himself that he eliminated almost all sources of sugar, including fruit and whole grains. In the first few years, he felt healthy and light, but gradually he began to experience constant fatigue after doing housework, poor sleep, and frequent minor illnesses. After several tests, we discovered that he had a severe deficiency in vitamin B12, as well as low levels of key minerals like magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C, all crucial for protecting the nervous system, boosting immunity, and supporting skin regeneration. Richard's story is a powerful reminder: not all sugar is bad. Our bodies still need a certain amount of natural sugar to function properly. The issue lies in the quality and source of sugar, not its mere presence. Sugar from pastries, soda, and processed cereals should be limited, but sugar from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains comes with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which help slow down aging and protect the skin from environmental damage. None of us can turn back time, but we can certainly slow down its effects on our face and body. Reducing sugar doesn't mean giving up joy. It means discovering better choices that allow us to enjoy a longer, higher quality life. Imagine waking up each day without that sluggish feeling, with brighter skin, deeper sleep, and a calmer mind. That's not some distant dream. It's entirely achievable if you start adjusting your diet today. In the next section, we'll explore practical, easy-to-follow ways to reduce sugar in your daily meals while still keeping the flavors you love. I'll also show you how to spot hidden sugars in packaged foods, those sneaky sources that make us consume more sugar than we realize. Don't take your eyes off this video. What you're about to learn could change your health for years to come. The ultimate goal isn't to completely eliminate sugar from our lives, but rather to learn how to manage our intake, especially when it comes to refined sugars and those hidden in processed foods. For older adults, even small intentional dietary changes can have a profound impact on physical health, mental clarity, and overall appearance. Instead of focusing on extreme restrictions, a smarter approach is to aim for balance. Building a diet rich in whole nutrient-dense foods that include natural sugars from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. This kind of eating not only supports a healthy weight, but also strengthens the immune system, preserves mental sharpness, and helps maintain a vibrant, youthful look over time. If you're still watching and you found this message helpful, please leave a comment with the number 2. It lets me know you're still with me on this journey. The key to healthy aging and longevity lies in balance, not only in reducing excess sugar, but also in providing your body with the right nutrients it needs to function at its best. As we grow older, our bodies require higher quality nutrition, not just to prevent diseases like diabetes, heart problems, or obesity, but also to protect the more subtle essential parts of our health: memory, emotional well-being, and our body's ability to recover. What many seniors don't realize is that deficiencies in certain key nutrients, such as vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, or antioxidants, can lead to increased vulnerability to illness, slower healing, and a general sense of fatigue or weakness, even when no clear illness is present. One concerning fact is that as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing and metabolizing nutrients. This means that even if we eat the same amount as before, our bodies may not reap the same benefits. That's why being intentional with food choices becomes even more critical. Take omega-3, for example. This essential healthy fat is often overlooked, yet it plays a major role in reducing inflammation, supporting heart health, and especially boosting cognitive function. Found in fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, as well as flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds, omega-3s can make a noticeable difference in maintaining mental sharpness. In a world where dementia and memory decline are on the rise, consistent intake of omega-3s could be the line between living independently and becoming dependent on others. Another vital component is fiber. Fiber not only supports digestion, relieving constipation, and promoting healthy gut bacteria, but it also helps regulate cholesterol control, blood sugar levels, and maintain a healthy weight. Digestive issues are common among older adults, but they're often easily improved by increasing daily servings of leafy greens, fruits, and whole grains. Most importantly, nutrition doesn't just impact the body, it deeply affects emotional well-being. Numerous studies have shown a strong link between diet and mental health, especially in the elderly. Deficiencies in B vitamins, particularly B12, magnesium, and folate, can contribute to depression, anxiety, and persistent fatigue. As seniors face major life changes like retirement, loss of loved ones, or social isolation, they may become more vulnerable to emotional downturns, and nutrition becomes one of the most sustainable ways to support them through it. When the brain is properly nourished, mood becomes more stable, and the ability to handle stress improves noticeably. At the end of the day, eating shouldn't be just about survival. It should be about living well, living joyfully, and living fully. A nutrient-rich diet not only helps manage weight or prevent illness, but it also gives older adults the energy to greet each day with purpose. It helps them stay mentally sharp, stay connected to those around them, and enjoy life with gratitude, vitality, and freedom. And it all starts with the choices we make right there on the plate. I truly hope the information shared in today's video becomes a helpful compass for you, guiding your journey toward better health, especially when it comes to building healthier eating habits. Reducing sugar is a vital first step, but it shouldn't be the only one. What matters most is learning to listen to your body, giving it the essential nutrients it needs, and maintaining balance in every meal. A well-balanced, science-backed diet doesn't just support a fit body and radiant skin, it also nourishes a clear mind and a positive outlook. Things we need more and more as we age. I understand that changing habits is never easy, but it's often the smallest choices each day, opting for a lower sugar breakfast, drinking an extra glass of water, or adding an extra serving of vegetables, that can lead to the most meaningful long-term changes in your health. In this video, we explored how sugar affects aging, how your diet impacts your skin, and which key nutrients help keep both your body and brain resilient as you grow older. But what I truly hope you take away from this video isn't just information, it's inspiration. Inspiration to take action, to care for yourself with more love and intention each day. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What part of the video spoke to you the most? What made you think, yes, I could start doing this today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read and truly value every message you leave. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss any future tips on health and living well. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue learning, growing, and living a healthier, more joyful, and more meaningful life together.